Hey everybody, welcome to STEM Works in the Berks. This video series is meant to show you all of the career opportunities in science, technology, engineering, and math right here in our beautiful backyard of Berkshire County. This is Rebecca Martin, and she's going to talk to us a little bit about jobs that exist if you are passionate about the environment and you have a STEM background. We're going to talk a little bit about that today. So, hi Rebecca.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, sure, thanks for being here. Tell us a little bit about this company.
Well, BPVS started just over 30 years ago with Christopher Derby Kilfoyle. He still works here, is out on the roofs in the job site. He has passion for the environment, and he got involved in doing solar electric systems. We do a lot of small residential design and installation work, so we're not actually manufacturing any of the modules or equipment, but we do the design and we get out there and install the systems. So we do a lot of residential sites. We have a lot of customers who just want to produce their own electricity. We do a lot of farms, which are always fun projects.
Nice.
How about the farmers? We can design pole mount systems tall enough so that the cows can still graze in the grass. It's a really cool
And act as the
project.
lawnmowers.
Right, yeah. Perfect. And we've done some schools, some smaller commercial, and so here we are all these years later. And I've been here for almost 10 years.
Wow. Awesome.
We are.
Yay, local company. So we have a lot of people watching who are studying STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, at Berkshire Community College and other places. What types of careers have you noticed, or jobs, careers, that exist in this kind of a field, in this photovoltaic industry, for people who have backgrounds like that?
Yeah, we have a lot of different backgrounds. I'm an environmental major. We work with engineers. We work with people who have construction background. We subcontract, we have electricians, so there's a lot of different aspects that come together to do one PV system. If you have experience in AutoCAD, some kind of CAD drawing, we have to do applications to the utility, and there always has to be a one-line application. You have to be able to understand what the drawings are and put them together. So we have a lot of different backgrounds that come together to make it work.
Yeah, and you were telling me earlier about the role of the installer and how, usually they have a little bit of technical, but they also love to be outdoors. You want to talk a bit about that role?
Yeah, if you're going to be installing solar modules, you can't be afraid to go up on roofs and, have the safety requirements there, harnesses and everything, but you have to enjoy being outside. It's a lot of hard work. You're out there in the cold, you're out there in the heat. Yeah.
But you also have the technical, because those are typically the people who would do the AutoCAD drawings and
right,
the
yeah, you have to understand how the whole system comes together. So you have to really dive in and understand the science behind it. The sun hits the module, the electrons get flowing, and how the inverter changes it. So it's
yeah, tell us actually, since we have the solar panel right here in front of us as our table, which is such a cool table, by the way. Give us like Solar 101, the quick version, the quick and dirty version of how this thing works.
So the sun hits it. Once the electrons get flowing, it releases a stream of electricity. It gets wired up, everything together. It goes into the inverter. It gets made into electricity that you can use in your home. There's a meter that's installed, so you know what you're producing and how much you're using. More of the technical side is important. You need to size the wire correctly. You need to make sure the structure that you have is sound. So we'll need engineers to come look at the roof to make sure it can hold the extra weight of the modules.
There's a lot that goes into it.
There's a lot, yeah.
Which is great, because it means there's a lot of jobs in the field.
Right.
Do you know much about the kind of outlook when it comes to demand for people in this industry? Does it feel like it's a growing industry? And
it's definitely a growing industry. There's a lot of different kinds. It depends on what you want to do. If you're going to be doing site assessments, if you're going to be in the office doing grant paperwork, the incentives are always changing. So there's a lot of different things that go into it.
Great. And so talking to people who might be thinking of this as a career, what would be some of the skills, in addition to their education they're getting, what are some of the skills that make somebody successful in this kind of an industry?
I think it's good to be environmentally motivated. You want to know, you're in this for a reason and there's a cause. We want to do the right thing and we're helping customers do the right thing. The price is coming down. It can still be expensive though, so a lot of people have that motivation where they want to do it. Yeah, it is important. Something as simple as Excel, it can help so much in sorting, and there's so much information and breaking it down. So it's the simple things too can be just like Excel that people can master.
What about the softer skills? So that those cover like the science background, the technical skills, the critical thinking, the Excel. What have you noticed from a soft skills perspective? Communication-wise, work ethic, those sorts of things. What tends to make somebody successful?
I think that with the work ethic, you want to be there. It's not a field that you just happen to stay in, because like I said, you're working for a goal to produce green electricity and helping people do this. So it's a lifestyle. I think certain type of people will get into it and take it and run with it.
Nice. It sounds exciting to me. So hopefully this is helping some of the folks out there who really are interested in environmental science and how they can apply that to careers. So we're in for a treat. The guy that we thought was only going to join us remotely is actually here live and in person. So this is Chris. We introduced him earlier. So students who are really excited about the environment, we have a lot of those STEM students. Talk to us just about, they're considering careers right now. Sell them on this career a little bit. What is it about this industry that would make a great fit for somebody?
Okay. So we've been through the hygiene revolution, hopefully. So we have nice clean water and so forth, and we've conquered many diseases. You young folks have learned about the information revolution, IT revolution. All of us have these silly things we're walking around and so forth. One of the reasons that progress has been made in this world is because low-cost, abundant energy has become available. So think about the Industrial Revolution. We went from wood to coal, and from coal to oil, actually from coal to whale oil, and then kerosene and gasoline and so forth. Abundant, cheap energy has made progress work for everyone, but we know how terrible that's been for the environment. So what's the abundant, cheap energy of the future? Solar. And wind energy is solar energy as well. Look at these. No moving parts. So that's another thing. No combustion, no particles in the air, pollution. So solar is definitely here to stay, and the issues with it are going to be trying to get it to everybody. One of the things your generations will have to do is make sure that everybody on Earth has electricity. Do you know that 1/4 of the people on Earth have no electricity at all? So one of the things Becca and our company has been doing lately is we're donating some of our profits to a group that works in Dominica and other countries to try and bring electricity to villages that have no electricity at all. Mm-hmm. So the kids can have light in the school and also have a laptop. So solar and the future really depends on this. And economic justice is part of environmental justice. So solar energy has the ability to be the abundant, cheap power for many centuries to come for people all around the world. And someone like Becca is in on the ground floor, all the engineering and so forth that you do for some of our remote customers is similar to what's being done for villages in Africa and South America.
And if somebody's completely sold by what you're telling them right now and they're excited about this industry, what advice would you have to learn more to get into this career path? CAD,
Becca's probably already told you, and Excel and so forth. You got to study. It's not going to be given to you, and it's doesn't all fit on here. You really have to use your own intelligence to work out what's best for customers and what's best in terms of matching certain engineering parameters of electricity production. Stick with it. Don't say, oh, I liked it, but now I'm going to go to something else. You see that among your generation a lot where, oh yeah, I've done solar. Well, no, you just dabbled in it. Now you've gone into something else. So it's really important for the environment that folks get into a career, really learn it well, become experts yourself, so that the next generation and the generation after that will carry on the environmental healing that's going to take another 200 years, folks. So.
All right, well, thanks everybody. We just visited another awesome company in the Berks, and we hope this inspired you on a new career path. See you next time.